Book of Heaven, Volume 17, March 15th, 1925. The divine will has the power to form the real life of Jesus in the creature. I was fusing all of myself in the holy divine volition, but while I was doing this, I felt all the bitterness of the privation of my sweet Jesus. And even though I am almost used to suffering the absence of him, yet every time I'm without him, it is always a new pain. It seems to me that every time I remain without the life of my life, Jesus places a higher degree of pain, and I feel more vividly the pain of his distance. Oh, how true it is that in Jesus both pains and joys are always new. Now, while I was abandoning myself in his will, my lovable Jesus put out a hand from within my interior, all filled with light. But in his hand he also had mine, but so identified with his that it could hardly be seen that instead of one hand, there were two hands transformed together. And Jesus, compassionating my extreme bitterness, told me,
"My daughter, the light of my will transforms us together and forms one single life. The light makes its way, and the heat which the light contains empties and consumes everything that may prevent the identification with my life, forming one single life. Why do you afflict yourself so much? Don't you feel this life of mine within you, and not fantastic, but real? How many times do you not feel within yourself my life operating, other times suffering, and other times I fill you so much with myself that you are forced to lose your motion, your breath, your mental faculties, and your very nature loses its life to give place to mine. And so that you may live again, I am forced to make myself smaller within you, so as to let you acquire the natural motion and the use of your senses, but it is always within you that I remain. And don't you see that every time you see me, it is from within your interior that you see me come out? So why do you fear that I may leave you if you do feel this life of mine within you?"
And I, my Jesus, it is true that I feel another life within me, which operates, suffers, moves, breathes, lays itself within me. But so much that I myself am unable to say what happens to me. Many times I believe I am about to die, but as soon as that life which I feel within me makes itself smaller, withdrawing from my arms, from my head, I begin to live again. But many times I do not see you, I feel you, but I do not see your lovable presence. And I am almost afraid of that life which I feel within me, thinking, who can be the one who has so much dominion within me that I feel like a rag under his power? Could it not be also an enemy of mine? And if I want to oppose what he wants to do within me, he makes himself so strong and imposing as to leave me not one act of my will, and I immediately give him victory over me. And Jesus,
"My daughter, only my will has this power of forming its life in the creature. It is understood that the soul must have given me, who knows how many times, sure proofs that she wants to live of my will, not of her own, because each act of human will prevents the forming of my life. This is the greatest prodigy which my will can work, my life in the creature. Its light prepares the place for me. Its heat purifies and consumes everything that might be unseemly for my life, and provides me with the necessary elements in order to develop my life. Therefore let me do, that I may accomplish everything that my will has established upon you."
thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus' lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring his kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.